Hey everybody, this is Nick from DeCryptoCat, and today we are just going to do a quick overview of my state of the union for the Drip Network and the Animal Farm and the Piggy Bank and basically everything Forex, just kind of to show you where I'm at with all those, how much money I'm making in all of them, and at the end I'm going to do the airdrops for my team. Now we do three airdrops for the month on the first week, third week, and fourth week. And each of those are a little bit different, but we have a lot of fun with it, and I like to share my profits with my team because just because that's the kind of thing that we do in the drip community, and it's a lot of fun to help them build their bag as well. So we're gonna do that at the end. But I don't usually make videos doing the airdrops, but I thought I would this time. So anyway, before we do the airdrops, this is where I'm at. So I'm at 717 drip, and it will be, it looks like by the end of the month or the first of the month of next month, I'll be hitting the 800 number. So getting 8 drip a day. At current prices, that's $160 or so a day, but that's not bad. You know, I can't complain with that. And for considering the amount of money that I've put into this, I really can't complain with that kind of return. And I just cannot wait until the prices start bouncing back. We've been holding around the $17 to $19 level. If I zoom out here, you can kind of see where we've been within the last day and a half. We peaked at 1842 and then had a fallback. We had a couple of big buys right here. We had a big sell and then an immediate buy back here. That was yesterday. So that was kind of interesting to see on the chart. That's something you don't see very often. Whoever sold, somebody else immediately bought basically everything that they just sold. So it was that was an interesting little glitch right there in the graph, but it wasn't a glitch. It was actually somebody sold and then somebody bought it right back. So we had another big buy here, another little buy here, and then people are selling off. But that's kind of the general sentiment right now. It's just kind of holding, but we're holding it at a good level really for as much sell pressure as we've had. You know, everybody's been putting some BNB into the reservoir, and that really helps hold our price floor. And so we're looking good. We have 156K drip still in the supply, and I'm sure that'll start going down once we get some more eyes on the project. With if you saw my last video, there's going to be a bunch of marketing, a bunch of new partnerships and that kind of thing that are going to be pointing directly at drip and the animal farm. So that should knock that supply down pretty quickly here. So we'll see how that goes. So yep, I'm at 717 drip so far in the drip faucet. Here's another look at the drip price. Now this is on the pancake swap DEX, and because remember there's 2 DEXs. This is the primary one where you don't get taxed, and then this is one on pancake swap where you do get charged a 2% tax. But sometimes when this price is over 10% cheaper, it's more it's better for you to actually buy here. So you can see that we had a bit of a rise here in the last couple days, and it's kind of leveling off. So we'll see which way we go here. We kind of have a bit of a cup and handle situation, so that's usually an indicator that things might start going up, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so the animal farm, I am in the drip BUSD garden. I've been in it since day one. I'm now at 25,614 plants. If I check my other tab here, I am making 853 plants a day. I'm generating about 5.7 LP, and that's about worth $83 right now. It has gone up a little bit, the dollar value of the LPs. Let me check my other spreadsheet here off screen. Yes, so my peak within the last 2 weeks or so was about $87, $90 or so. It trailed off a little bit, and then it came back a little bit, and now it's trailing off a little bit. So it's really kind of just holding steady, and that's why I'm just compounding every day, twice a day, until we start to see a reversal, and then I'll go back to my harvesting 1 day, maybe half a day profits, and then compounding the rest of the time, so I can continue to try to grow my overall percentage of the contract, because the bigger percentage of the contract that you have, that determines how much you get paid out. So that's my goal right now, is just to grab everybody's percentage that's been selling off and exiting the system, and just grab the percentage so I can increase my stake. And then we're over into the piggy farm, or the piggy bank. So I've got my 5 banks going here. The 0 bank has been strictly compounding. If I go over to that spreadsheet, actually, let me pull that one over here. I can show you guys. Oh no, I can't. Hold on, just a second. All right, so you can see that my contract share has been slowly growing. My total LPs generating per day has been slowly growing from 60 to 62. This is just tracking the LP value per day for my own information. But you can see that my base bank here, some of these bigger values are from the referral funds. Thank you guys for using my referral link. I'm still working on the airdrop system, so we'll get those out pretty soon. But you can see it's kind of leveled off here. I'm at about $5 a day for my base bank. And then on my 1 week, I've just within the last couple of days, I've started my plan of alternating days of harvesting and compounding. So you can see that I've accumulated $23 or so of LP, and that's kind of just sitting in my wallet until I get down to this range, and actually down to the 8-week range, where I'll be making another 8-week bank. So I'm going to start accumulating all this money, and hopefully it'll be enough to make another bank that should be a larger start volume. So yep, in my 4-week bank, you can see that I've been accumulating here, compounding. I've got a 4 a week, and an 8-week, and a 4-week, and they're all just kind of compounding and trying to gather value. So that's these guys. Nothing much to report there. So I'm looking at about a total of $50 a day if I were able to harvest all of them. So that's pretty decent. I can't complain with that. But I would definitely like to see that pig price go back up a little bit, so that that value goes up. Speaking of the pig prices, is where we're at with the pigs. We've got a fair trail off to 172. We're still kind of looking for that floor. I'm going to see where that floor lands and maybe buy some more pigs. Kind of see where it goes within the next week or so. Hopefully we'll get some more buy pressure and get a curve up going here for the pig price. I think it can definitely go back up to the $400 range where it was in the original V1 pigs. So there's definitely a lot of value to be had here. If you haven't gotten into pigs yet, there's definitely a lot of value. And speaking of pigs, back in the pig, that's on the new site now. The pig pen, you can see I have just over 5 1/4 pigs. And I just did a compound and withdraw a couple hours ago. I pulled out about $3.50 worth and a little fraction of pigs, but I've been able to pull, I think it's probably about $7 a week or more, probably a little more per week in BUSD. So it's definitely doing better than it did in the V1, because I think I only pulled maybe $5 or $10 out of the V1 pig pen. So I'm glad to see that's growing, and with what Forex is saying, with the additional capital injections that are going to be happening, that should be going up fairly dramatically. So we'll see how that goes. I'll be maybe buying some more pigs, and definitely compounding these little fractional pigs into my stake, and keep that growing there. So that's where that is. Yep, pig token price, and then that's my piggy bank. So we're going to go back to the drip faucet, and we're going to run my airdrops now. So my team, I have 12 team members now, and I have one simple requirement for my teams, and that is simply or rather one simple requirement for my teams to be eligible for airdrops, and that is simply to watch my videos and like and comment on them with their wallet address, and that's so then I can know that they're watching the content, and then they put in their wallet address so that I can know who they are. All they have to do is the last 3 digits. Really simple stuff. So if you are not on my team, you can see just how easy it is to get airdrops. Those rules are really just to help not only my channel, but to help the YouTube algorithm, right? So the more comments and the views and likes that I get on each video helps YouTube understand that this content is good and that it should push it to other viewers that are not subscribed. And speaking of subscribed people, I just looked at my stats, and 80% of you guys that are watching my videos are not subscribed. So don't forget to click that subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. You obviously are watching my content, but you're not subscribed. So get that done, and like my videos. Throw some comments down below, and I'd love to hear from you. I respond to everybody that comments pretty much. So I really love interacting with my community and my viewers. I appreciate every one of you that have subscribed. But that's where we are. So we've got 4 people getting their airdrop today, and we're splitting up 3.44. It was supposed to be 3.5, but after taxes it ended up being a little bit less. But nevertheless, 4 people are getting 0.86 drip, and so congrats to Andre and Esbun and Nature Calls and Fat Bob. So props to all you guys. We're gonna get these airdrops sent out. And again, it's one simple requirement. You just have to comment and like on one of my videos during the next period before the next airdrop. And it's simply to help the YouTube algorithm spread that word about my channel, my content, because I'm really trying to get the word out about just the power of the drip network and the power of compounding, and everything involved with Forex has so much power built into it and we're only at the start. So that's why I really want to get out this word to everybody, that if they get started now, that they could really see some incredible profits. And of course, this is not financial advice. Do your own research, but that's just kind of why I made this channel. I want to share my journey and help other people profit, and that's why I'm doing airdrops. I want to help these wonderful people of mine grow their bags and expand their wealth, and in turn they're going to end up sharing with their friends and their neighbors, and tell them just how much they're pulling in every day just because of the drip network and their daily compounding, their 1%. So you can see these this guy is up to 85, I believe. That is CJ. Had hand out to you. Ben, I believe, is 5CA. Yep. So Ben, shout out to you, buddy. We're doing great things here. So, but airdrops are done. 0.86 drip to all you guys. So thank you very much. And the next airdrop will be next weekend, and it is a lottery airdrop. So everybody that likes and comments on any videos that I have during the next week will become eligible, and we're going to do a random wheel, and everybody that gets on there will be on the wheel, and then everybody that has a referral will get an extra space in the wheel for an extra chance to get an airdrop. And that airdrop will be for 7.5 drip. It'll be 1 full day of my claims. So 7.5 drip is going to go out to my team next week. If you're not on my team yet, definitely come to my Telegram group. I'll be happy to help you out get joined. There's links in the description for my Telegram group, for my drip team link, and all of the information will be in the description below. So definitely come check us out. Until next time, don't forget that when you use the CryptoCat, passive can be massive. Have a good night.